Yo, what's going on, guys? Back with another updates and mints video, and today we have more or less of the same start from last video. We're looking at the S&P 500 and we are pretty much flat for the week. The bank situation is still the main factor here, but a side note to the banks is that this Wednesday we have the Fed making their decision on either a pause or a 0.25 rate hike. It is in favor at the moment of a 0.25 rate hike, but everything changes so fast, so continue to watch out. Either way they go, it's no longer expected to increase by 0.5. Like we said before, could be great or horrible. Rates going up is good for inflation, but bad for businesses, jobs, and banks. Rates going down is bad for inflation, but good for businesses, jobs, and banks. This kind of situation has me thinking we will slightly trend up, but there's so much unknown that I would be a little surprised if we dump or pump in either direction. Looking over at crypto, Cardano is still down around 35 cents, but Bitcoin is up over 28,000. I'm wondering if people are starting to realize that banks aren't 100% safe either, and are starting to maybe reconsider other methods. Whatever the reason, we have Bitcoin going towards the previous resistance around 29 to 30,000. If we can get above or even hold that level for the next few days, then this could be pretty big. I think a lot will be determined on Wednesday with the Fed's decision. Moving over to OpenCNFT.io, we have slightly better volume, mostly due to COTAS from the Ape Society minting last week. There was, however, an exploit during this mint where users could view if they were going to get a golden passport or not. So people would just go do their transaction and then check if their NFT was going to be a golden one before signing it, and then cancel it if it wasn't gold, and rinse and repeat. This caused the passports to go below mint price, and the golden passports were sold out quicker than they should have been. Will they bounce back? I'm not sure. There are plenty of poor mints, and sometimes they do bounce back, but I think it's a little too early to say. The other hype mint that we had last week was Goofy Gophers. They had some issues with their mint as well due to the flipper launch not going as smoothly as anticipated. Due to the delay, they also lowered the ADA mint price because Cardano had recovered a bit, and the new mint price went from $3.95 to now $3.79. They scheduled the update for yesterday, but once again ran into some issues, and just a few hours ago they said Flipper found a fix and are working on it now. We will have to see how it all plays out, but all of these delays definitely aren't that great for flipping if that was your plan. Next project I wanted to show you guys is Mutants. I speak on Mutants pretty often as it is one of my favorite projects on the chain, and this time we have a sneak peek for their new mint. We've spoken about the mint many times before. This is the mint where you will have to burn 2 NFTs, either toads, crocs, mice, or any combo of the 3, along with some mutant tokens to receive these new NFTs. Also, I want to remind everyone that the announcement video and mint details are going to be released tomorrow. Then just 5 days later, we will also receive the light paper. I think this is shaping up to be a great week for Mutants, in my opinion, and hopefully we can see a little pump back to the old prices in the mutant ecosystem. Next up is ThisOne. They announced the launch of their token called Tone, along with their staking program. Also, if you are holding a premium pass, then you will enjoy a higher multiplier on their staked tokens. They will be explaining more on this later, and also maybe in their Twitter space with MySphere, so continue to watch out for anything coming with this one. They are also launching their own NFT sometime in the future, and if you'd like to get yourself a whitelist for Faceless, I recommend following their Twitter and reacting to their giveaways. And wrapping up our news, we have Unphased. Unphased unfortunately did not mint very well due to the market conditions, and even though it was rough and they likely lost a decent bit of money, they decided to refund everybody involved. It is unclear at this moment if they will try again. In the last video I was saying I think some projects will struggle during this liquidity crunch, and sadly this is now a reality. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you to their founder Woods for handling this in the best way possible. It sucks to have something you put hours into each and every day for months turn into a failure, but how many people fail before succeeding? Now heading over to our mints, the next hype mint that we have is Her Monsters. We spoke on them the last few videos and also had a podcast with them a few weeks back. I can mint tomorrow for the apartment holders. We have the proto/prio holders minting today. Remember, the snapshot for the apartments is tomorrow, so hold those apartments if you plan on minting. There will be a puzzle that the holders will have to solve before minting starts, but if you are not the puzzle type, you can always join their VC in the non-official Discord and solve it with a group. Also, there will be 1,256 minimum left for the public to mint after all holders have had their shot. This starts on the 21st, and Public also has their own puzzle, but in their Discord chat, they are telling you that it's just a simple CAPTCHA, so don't worry too much if you stink at puzzles. Right now, they've been minting for a few hours for the Prio and Proto, and we are currently sitting at a 385 floor. The mint price is 185. The cheapest so far has been sold for 350, and secondary sales are looking pretty good as well. So far, everything is looking pretty well, and we'll have to see what the true floor is after everything sells out. The next huge mint that we have is Stag Alliance on the 22nd to the 23rd. Remember, if you would like to mint with a portal pass, the snapshot for the holders is tomorrow. On the 22nd, starting at 11 a.m. UTC and stopping nearly 8 hours later, is the portal pass minter's time. If you hold a magenta pass, then you can mint 8, and if you hold a green, then you can mint 5. Then at 1900 UTC until the 23rd at 1545 UTC, if you are chosen, then you can mint 2. They are also having a Phase 3 mint for the Friends of Moonstone. They have already closed their wallet registration on Friday, so if you did not register, then you are out of luck. You can check if you already put in your wallet over at whitelist.stagalliance.com. Just type in your wallet address or ADA handle to verify. I tried typing in mine and it wasn't showing that I registered my wallet, and I kind of freaked out a little bit. I messaged their team and they told me that some of the addresses are acting up on the site and they will double check on the back end when they get home later in the day. I'm hoping this is just an error on the site or something like that, but if you know that you put in your details and this is happening to you, then I recommend opening a ticket in their Discord. Now let's take a minute and look at all the clans and the NFTs that you'd probably want to mint if you are minting this project. When minting this project, the ones that you really want are the royals. There are 10 different clans, and each clan has a king and a queen. Then underneath them are the politicals, then knights, conjurers, makers, and citizens. The rarity may or may not be in that order. I'm just reading off the order that they have on their paper. A quick reminder of what is being built. Stag Alliance is building a world filled with lore, and they will be turning this into short stories, novels, wiki entries, and audio narration. Within their story, they will include gamified and interactive web experiences such as rewards for engaging, gaining experience levels and reputation, collecting NFT items that enhance the interactions, building collections of NFT characters, personas, and roles, forming of clans to compete, and governance to allow the direction to be flexible with the community. Their aim with this project is to create a world and within it their NFTs and lore. They want it to be as great as some of the classics out there now, such as Pokemon and Marvel. There will be collectibles and rares that you can acquire through looting and questing in their app once it's up. They have also noted that they do not plan on doing any other collections at this moment. In their paper, it reads, "We haven't planned on mutations, breeding, land, etc. Any collection we conceive in the future will only ever be created to improve the experience for the community. If the community demonstrates demand for further collections, we will consider them. Usually communities want less of a specific collection or less collections in general because value is generally higher with lower supplies." The last project for the day is going to be Platypus Cyberpunks. They are having their mint on the 24th for 95 USD and a total supply of 5,555. This mint is all about real estate. They will be taking funds and putting it into loans and into an ADA stake pool that also drips into an ADA Venom paired pool. Some of the Venom earned will be taken out every 30 days and holders will be able to claim that Venom. As more money comes in, more money goes to the pool, and the pool earns more money, and more is sent to the ADA Venom pair, therefore allowing more Venom to be taken out for holders, and it continues. They have a pretty good video in their announcements tab that explains it with a few sketches. If you want to go get a quick 8-minute breakdown, I do recommend it. I think real estate is one of the best investments probably in the entire world, and I will be continuing to keep an eye out for future developments. I won't be minting as I do think the liquidity is still too low, but I might buy up secondary if it does fall below mint. But anyways guys, that's everything that I wanted to cover in today's video. Remember to get outside, see your friends, see your family. We're here to make more money so that we can spend more time with them. Until next time guys, peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.